demonstrated our commitment to our customers and to growing businesses, and exhibited originality and innovation at every turn. At UMB, our focus is built around people, service, products and technology. These are the key to our present success and our future triumphs. At UMB, we're poised to make a difference not only with our customers, but also in the banking industry. We invite you to share in our future. Our future starts now with you.
It's 55 days to election 2020. This is your election headquarters. Good morning and welcome to Joy News at 6 with me, Bernice Abubeidulansa. Electoral violence is a crime punishable by years in prison. Avoid it. The news is live on Joy 99.7 and Hits 103.9 FM in Accra, on Love 99.5 FM in Kumasi. Affiliates across Ghana, including Swiss FM in Ho, and worldwide at myjoyonline.com. Coming up, students of University of Cape Coast take to social media alleging armed robbery on campus as video shows scores of them running for their lives. We'll bring you a live update later today. Interior Minister is expected in Parliament to brief the House on the security situation in the country after a series of armed attacks which have left an MP and others dead.
In business, World Bank projects much lower fiscal deficit of GDP for Ghana this year compared with government's revised forecast of 12.2%. We'll tell you more on the Joy Business Report.
And 5 minority political parties to take the stage to sell their ideas to the electorate in the Joy News Imani debate.
Imani Ghana developed a special metric to evaluate political parties and to screen participation for the debate.
We've got details. Do stay with us. Chaotic scenes in one of many videos posted on social media by students of the University of Cape Coast alleging armed men had stormed the school Monday night. Students fled lecture halls amidst claims robbers have been attacking them, sometimes at knife point. Many of them have taken to social media with the hashtag UCC Lives Matter, and that is currently trending at number 1 on Twitter with calls for the police to act swiftly. Now, one of the students spoke in Pigeon.
Then test where you won't resist small now, then them go stab you. They campus back, like they no go catch 5 staff. They be few, so like the place them go still where they go no. And then the moment they get there now, then my ID that place stop. Now then they go different area, then go do that bad thing again for there. Like then go still then stab some people for there too. So like right now, it make the campus very dangerous.
My colleague Joseph Akable has been monitoring what's happening on social media, and this is one of the videos we cited. Joseph, what was this student saying?
And so he's making a point that those individuals who are coming on campus with their knives, there are not many, says just about 5 of them. But what they do is that they go to one particular place, and when they attack and rob students, they move to another place. Immediately, the students come to that particular place in their numbers, and so he says campus is not safe.
Let's head to the central region now. Correspondent Richard Kojanyako joins us with more. What have you gathered, Richard, about what exactly led to the chaotic scenes we're seeing on social media?
Well, Benis, I'm currently on campus, and the video we saw, if you know UCC very well, it's the Faculty of Education lecture theatre. It's normally called FELT. So it's the biggest lecture theatre on campus. You see students rushing out. What I've gathered is that last night, students are preparing to write the exam. So currently they are at the level 200s and 300s on campus. So they decided to learn in that particular building. And so these armed men, they say that some of them were wielding guns, others were also having knives. And so they came attacking one student to the other. They seized their laptops, mobile phones, and other accessories. We're also learning that there is a route called the school bus road, and it connects the old site to the new site. And so two students have been stabbed as well. We do not we cannot really verify whether these students have passed or not. But that is what we have learned from the University of Cape Coast. But I've spoken with the university PRO, and they seem unaware, and they are also checking whether this indeed happened, and if it happened, what really, exactly took place. I've also spoken with the University of Cape Coast Police. They say that they have 2 dedicated patrol teams on campus, and they are unaware this matter hasn't come to their attention. So we are learning more from this situation.
Briefly before you go, Richard, do you know how long this situation has lasted?
Well, in times past, there used to be security concerns on campus, but recently, they have not been that pronounced until the students, the level 200 and the 300 students arrived back on campus. And so it's not really, they only said that it happened yesterday, 11:15 p.m. That is when the incident is alleged to have taken place.
That's our Central Region correspondent, Richard Kojonyako, and Joseph is still here with me in the studio with tweets about this situation.
This one here is from Blogger in Cap. He says, I just had a conversation with 3 friends at UCC and Charlie. From the narrations, the situation on campus is bad. At Aruma_GH says, it's hard. Exams period in UCC plus robbery attacks. This one, the double trouble. And he adds the hashtag UCC Lives Matter, which is still trend number 1.
Well, away from that, later this morning, Interior Minister Ambrose Derry will appear before Parliament to update MPs on the security situation in the country, and this follows series of robberies and armed attacks. Infantimana MP Ekokwan Saheford is one of those who've died after being attacked by suspected highway robbers. Majority Leader Osei Mensah Bonsu has hinted the meeting will not be open to the public. He spoke on PM Express Monday night.
Today, significantly, the numbers have increased, and maybe it should be possible. It's not a question of maybe. My own thinking is that it should be possible to provide some security. Tomorrow, the Minister of Interior is coming. We're going to have a frank discussion on this with him. I should think maybe giving the exigencies of the time, perhaps maybe we'll do it in a closed sitting or a committee of the whole.
Majority Leader and Minister for Parliamentary Affairs Osei Mensah Bonsu, the Minority Leader Haruna Idrissa says effort will be made to ensure MPs get adequate protection.
It is not asking for too much if we say that MPs' personal protection and safety be elevated and enhanced for purpose of securing our lives. At the appropriate time, we will seek public support guided by the Speaker to demand forms of policing.
Minority Leader Haruna Idrissa. There are now fresh details emerging reveal the Volta Regional Security Council has documentary evidence of planned attacks and identities of leaders and sympathizers of the secessionist movement. Separatist groups last month carried out attacks on some key state installations and police stations in the Volta region in a bid to claim what they describe as part of their territory. Speaking in an exclusive interview with Joy News' MFR Pau, Volta Regional Minister Dr. Archibald Lecha called for more collaboration from chiefs and people to enable security agencies crack down on the operations of the secessionists.
The appeal is to our chiefs and our people that, if you have information, we know them. They've been attending meetings. I have some of their lists, their notebooks, their minis, and what they plan to do. We have the information, and our people, they've tried to convince people. So people in the community know those people. So they should be able to volunteer information. And they are doing so. I'm very happy to say that the cooperation that the security agencies are receiving is very good.
Volta Regional Minister Dr. Archibald Lecha there. 55 days to election 2020. This is your election headquarters, and 5 minority political parties, the APC, CPP, PNC, PPP and LPG, will on Thursday sell their plans and programs to Ghanaians in the Joy News Imani Ghana debate. The program is to allow electorate make informed decisions in the December 7 elections. This will be the second of such a debate after the independent presidential candidates took their turn in the first edition. Research consultant with Imani Africa, Ezra Levina, tells Joy News that parties were selected based on stringent criteria.
There were 15 political parties in Ghana, and given the uniqueness of this debate, Imani Ghana developed a special metric to evaluate political parties and to screen participation for the debate. The tool we developed essentially assesses parties on the basis of their readiness to contest in this particular election and on the strength of their candidature. And this criterion allows for selection of only candidates that have devoted substantial commitment to their ambition.